Hi Taurus, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot, and today I'm here to do the love and separation read for the month of July. Thank you so very much for your patience and waiting for your video. I appreciate it. I wanted to also say thank you for the 1.3 thousand views for last month. I sure appreciate y'all. So we got a couple things going on. We've got a Sirius Gateway, we've got a Lionsgate portal, we've got the new moon in Cancer coming up, so hold on to your hats. Stay grounded. All right, this is going to help us move to the next level in our ascension process and also our divine journeys. So let's see what we got for love for Taurus coming up in July. Somebody's wearing a mask, Taurus. They are missing you and they are coming back into your world. Get ready. You got somebody coming back. So let's see what we got. See what your partner has to say. Ooh, these are hard cards to shuffle. I have to try something different. Those are hardback for sure. All right, let's see what's going on with your partner. Communication incoming. Someone's returning with some communication, heavy communication, both for love and logic. They want to be nurtured by you again. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your partner. Yep. Coming in, making an offer, slow but steady. They're not waiting for another opportunity to be given to them. They freed themselves from something and healed. Very good. So let's see what's going on with you. I've got Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You've overcome a situation and you're no longer looking to this person for wish fulfillment. I believe it was you who left the situation. You left to find something that was missing that this person wasn't giving you. I have Pisces and Cancer here. A lot of confusion in this situation. It seemed like you were in the dark quite a lot. And you didn't feel like there was ever going to be a commitment here. Let's see what the blocks for your partner are. But they're coming back to offer this commitment. They want forward movement for sure. They've been holding on to you, and now they want to give you an offer. They want to come back with some sort of an offer. They might start very slow in the beginning, but ultimately this ends up in committed relationship. So let's see what your blocks are. Yeah, you're not interested in taking a leap of faith in this situation anymore. You've resigned yourself to the fact that there's never going to be commitment here. And you're not willing to do that unless this person comes to you with the truth and some transparency about why this didn't happen to begin with. So that's where you're at. Show me the truth in the situation. And then we'll talk about it, or we'll look at it. So let's see how they're feeling about you. They've put down some player ways for sure. They want to come, they've moved away from something in their own right. They want to come and make this offer to you. They were holding back in the past, but they're not going to be holding back anymore. They're ready to move forward. In relationship, they know, though, that there's going to have to be a logical conversation had. I think they're not going to come in Romeo. They're not going to come in with buttering you up or saying all the right things. They're going to come in very logical and grounded. Let's see what they're thinking. Yeah, soulmate. They want to come back and bring this cup of love to you, soulmate energy. They want to fix the past. See what their intention is. What's the intention? Okay, so let's see what their intention is. Okay, their intention is to, no matter how many swords you stick in them, they are anticipating your rejection and they know that they're going to have to take that, they think, right? They are not accepting rejection. They have laid down some burdens. They're not coming in with any kind of deception. They know there's a chance you're going to block them out or you have blocked them out. They're coming out with some truth and they want that they've been really stressing over telling you. So let's see what that is. Yeah. They had to close out a cycle. For some of you, this person may have been in a relationship. For others of you, they had to really stop and think about why they have commitment issues, right? They had to close some cycles out about that in order to bring a new opportunity. I think that this had something to do with, of course, something in childhood. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is about control and thinking negatively about relationship, wanting to be in control, but also not wanting to be controlled. So let's see what they have to say to you. I'm battling unhealthy addictions. Yeah, we did have the devil card, right? It was in the reverse. So they are on the upside of trying to maintain sobriety. I wouldn't be able to be there for you right now. They weren't able to be there for you. They didn't have it all together. The King of Coins in reverse also means they weren't grounded. You deserve so much more. What do I really have to offer you? That was what they were battling also. You come across so confident. My confidence is a front. Why do you want me? You can have anyone. I have experienced childhood trauma, okay? And they are worried that they're not adequate enough in the bedroom for you. Your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. Okay, that's what they were saying. I'm going to leave you before you have the opportunity to leave me. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. So you had an effect on them for sure. I knew exactly how I was treating you. So when you don't love yourself and you project your shit onto other people, you're not in a position to love, right? So you're not going to love whoever you are with, if you don't first love yourself. I am whole without you. Okay, that's good. That's a very good lesson to learn. That doesn't mean that they're like, I don't need you, I don't want you. It just means that their codependency issues probably bled on over to you and they're trying to overcome those issues. And so if they can feel whole without having to depend on someone else to validate them and make them feel whole, then they've won the game, right? So that's what that means. Can I please have a sign from you? Can I have a sign from you that you'll get some kind of a second chance, perhaps, right? They will. So let's get some cards to see what their next move may be. Innocence. They're trying to bring their train of thinking, I think, back to a time in which they were innocent and they didn't have to build up all these coping skills in order to get through daily life. They've been stripped down. They're focusing on their career. They want to be powerful in their own right. You know, earlier we were talking about how they didn't feel adequate to you. You have your shit together. You're taking care of business. You're good at your job or whatever. And they want to be the same. They want to be like you in a way that is flattering, right? They want to be powerful in their career, and they're trying to figure out how to become powerful without mind games, without substances, without control. They've been discontented. Now they're confident. They've overcome some things. They were very conflicted at the time in which you two separated, and so that's why they ran away from this relationship. Very frustrated about connections and commitments. And so now they're planning. They've overcome some codependency, see, in the reverse. And they know that this relationship has the type of connection. You have the twin flame card here, right? So they know that this connection is actually what helped them accelerate. This helped them be better. Your example has affected this person in such a way that they strive to be better because they see you and how you conduct your life, and they want to do things the way that you do them. Not in a weird way, but you've motivated this person. And so they're coming to you to talk to you about this intimate connection that you've had with them. And they want to be of service to you. How can I fill your gas up? Can I make it right? How can I make it right, Taurus? So let's see what a final outcome can be. No. Sorry, let's see how they feel about you in the bedroom. Yeah, I think there were some issues with control and some duality surrounding control. I think there was always issue, or maybe in the back of somebody's mind, there may have been issue with third-party situation. But this card is in the reverse. They do miss the intimacy that they had with you. They've not found that with anyone else. They want to be fair and balanced in relationship with you. They don't want to suffer through their inadequacies anymore, right? They don't want to be fueled by, well, Taurus can do better without me, and why is Taurus with me? Because I'm this, I'm that. They're going to cheat on me, blah, 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 right? That's what they're trying to overcome. And basically how they feel about you in the bedroom is that they miss the intimate moments with you. Really, it's not even about sex. It's about the connection. So let's see what kind of final outcome we can get. It's taken them courage to change. It's taken some balls and guts to change, and they know that, and they have changed. They've put down some things, some debauchery, right? They've put down some things like that. They want to be victorious in their work. They're not quite there yet. They're still sort of at an entry level. And they know that they're going to have to do more in order to become stable within their employment. So there's something with job with this person that really, really still is kind of bothering them, and they're still trying to work on that. They're not going to be defensive when they come to you. They're going to tell you they've made a decision about you. They've become enlightened about the Empress, right? They've become enlightened about the connection. And that they want this situation with you. Lovers and the dream, right? So the final outcome is their desire to come to you with this. Of course, you have free will. You know, just because they come back doesn't mean you got to jump on it. But they are coming back to explain and to tell you that they've changed, right? So let's kind of see what they're not telling you. They want a new opportunity with you to achieve this Ten of Pentacles love, this solid commitment, building a life together, right? They've closed out cycles from their past about the need to be contented single, the fear of commitment. They've overcome that. It's taken a lot for them to overcome that, right? But what they want is this commitment, this wife energy or husband energy from you. They want to build a life. There's a lot of coin cards here, so this has a lot to do with, of course, Taurus, but this has a lot to do with money and how money to them is a means of success and how being stable is a means of success, stable within money. But also what this tells me is that they've become a lot more grounded than they were when this relationship came to a close. So I think that's what you don't see coming. They're going to kind of be changed, right? I think their actions are going to meet their words. Let's see what you don't see coming. They fear rejection from you, and also they fear that your rejection may re-trigger them and set them back, right? That's what they are. That's kind of what they're not telling you. They're not going to let you know that your rejection has hurt them. It's not your problem, it's their problem. They want to move forward, but they're worried that you're going to be concentrated on the loss and not want to have a damn thing to do with them. So that's kind of what they're not telling you, what you don't see coming. Let's see what the attraction is. And they also may have been very possessive due to their insecurity with you. That they've got balance, they've gotten help, they're working on it. They are very physically attracted to you. Also, you're very balanced and they're attracted to you because of that. You don't pull any punches. You're straight up with everything in your life and they are attracted to that. And you don't allow yourself to get caught in traps. So your judgment is also something that they value, because maybe their judgment in the past has not been so good. So they trust you. What do they need to confess to you? That the conflict was within themselves. That's what they kept themselves held back from their happiness. They kept themselves held back because they were suffering delusions, right? And what they want is this happiness with you. And their inner conflict is what kept them from experiencing this happiness with you. They want to celebrate this love relationship, and they hope that things will change in order to move it forward and have a new beginning. Lust or love? Let's check it out. I think it's love, but let's see. You give them strength, and they've always held on to you, the lover, the nurturer, wanting another opportunity because you are their wish fulfillment. They're dying to talk to you about relationship and how to overcome this issue. They want to be a husband and they want to come offer this commitment. So I say love. Also, Emperor and Empress have been popping up, and Temperance was here. The Lovers were here. A lot of twin flame mile marker cards, as I call them, that indicate twin flame activity, behavior patterns. So if some of you are experiencing that kind of connection, let's see what they're going to do. They're going to do everything they can and put all the work in that they can to move forward with you. Let's see. What's the weakness? They carry burdens within themselves regarding their codependency, their excessive behaviors. And I think that they have to do a lot of analyzation and a lot of meetings or therapy or whatever to be able to maintain that right now. They don't want to betray themselves, and they don't want to betray you by the past behaviors. They want to come forward and make this work. So they are still trying to maintain sobriety or managing depression or whatever their thing is, right? They're still trying to manage it and maintain it. Should you let go or not? Let's see. Oh, land, soulmate. All right. This is going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of work here. Taurus, here you are. It's going to take a lot of work for you to accept this, I think. You have an option. You could block it out if you wanted to. You could block the past out if you wanted to and concentrate on your own self and your own way forward, your own work. But in order to have a new beginning and a stable new beginning with this person, you have to take control of this situation. It's going to be a lot of work. So you make your own decision regarding that. Okay, so let's go to some love cards and then we'll talk about new love for Taurus. Love makes the difference, and this is a 4. Foundation, strong foundation, stability makes the difference. So, for example, they could say, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you all day long, but are they ready in their process of overcoming dependency or depression or whatever? Are they ready to be in solid committed relationship, or is that just going to trigger them again? So you got to think about the foundation of the situation. New love, true love. 10, waiting room. You can choose in this time to take it where you want to before you get to that new path. Embrace this new opportunity of love that's here. This may pertain to work or spiritual growth. Yeah, this is a once-in-a-lifetime love. So just because you can doesn't mean you should, right? So you got to think about the possibility of the foundation. Is it going to have what it takes to make it work this time around? Or is it just going to end up like it was before, right? It's going to end up like it was before. Or do we have what it takes? Are we settled enough to make it work, to make it different this time around? I think you kind of have to ask yourself that question. They may want to be in relationship with you, but are they truly ready to be in relationship with you at this time? Well, I'm not going to take those because I really wasn't asking at that moment. Okay. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. There's no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. Their addiction, their depression, whatever their thing is beyond your control. You can't change that, only they can change that. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflections. So that's also the job of the twin flame. They often mirror back to you faults about yourself, so that those can be pulled out and fixed. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So you have the choice to surrender the resentment. You have the choice to surrender the past. You have the choice to surrender it completely and not go back to patterns. You can move forward whichever way it lands for you. The main focus of that is to say that you are absolutely 100% in control. Just because you have a divine counterpart, just because you have a twin flame, does not ever mean that you don't have any control of the situation. You always have a choice. You always have free will. So let's see if we can get some new love for you, Taurus. Scorpio. There's going to be a lot of changes happen. If you so choose not to revisit this situation, you may find yourself single and happy and contented, right? I think that you're going to give your nurturing to maybe a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I've got Scorpio energy here. Could be a Leo. This Scorpio or Pisces Cancer energy you're looking over at them, right? This could be for same-sex couples as well. I have two. You're looking over at them and you're saying, you see how happy and nurturing and loving they are. They may have a child, a small child. And you love the way that they are and how they're grounded and they're so serene and they exude love and nurturing. And I think that this person also may be into gardening. They could be into organic things, natural things, a natural way of living. They may live off grid. But you enjoy the way that they are, and there's something about them that makes you calm and say, you know, really want that kind of life, that simple kind of life. And I think that there's a chance that you will take that leap with that person and move forward with them. You also have Leo. But nonetheless, there is something about this new person coming in. It could be, if you choose so not to engage with this again, that you will be coming into probably late Leo season, meeting this person. And they're really going to affect your sense of calm. You're going to want something more serene. All right, let's get some advice cards on it. Appreciation dissolves all blocks. to the presence of my super attractor power. Appreciation dissolves all blocks. What are you grateful for? Attitude of gratitude. Manifesting way. You know, this car's a clunker and a piece of crap. Or you could say, you know, I am grateful that I have a vehicle in order to get me to a job that will provide me to be able to take care of myself. This job is not, you know, what I want, but this job provides me this, and I'm so very grateful that I have it because it gives me an opportunity to A, B, C, right? It's all about looking, changing your perspective about how you look at things. That is really the trick to all of this. That's the trick to twin flame relationship. It's the trick to life. It's the trick to changing your world on the inside out. It's all about your perspective. How do you view it? I saw a video like on TikTok today about homeless family living in a motel, and you know, they were trying to make a meal. The only thing that they had was a microwave in order to cook their meal. But you know what? They were getting it. And they were making that meal, and they were sitting down, and they were eating together. And to me, that's an attitude of gratitude. And so that's kind of what I'm saying about this. It takes only the change of your perspective. That's it. So you get these series of 111, 1111. 555 for changes, 222, 444. But if you're seeing 111 in particular, it's telling you that you need to raise your vibration and manifest positively, and that you have the power to make it or break it. It is what you make it. It may be time for you to let go of a situation that needs to close out. You need to look at it logically, balanced. Be flexible about where your life's headed. There may be a lot of changes coming in. It may be time for you to show love. However, it may be time for you to show love in a way that you're saying to yourself, you know, they may want to love me. They may want to be in a relationship. They may not be ready. And I would rather their highest good be served than my self-gratification be had by being back in relationship with that person. So there may be a really rough decision that you have to come to. Do things by the book. 11, you're going on a new path. It's okay to choose yourself. And close out the idea that everything that glitters isn't gold. For example, you may be thinking, oh, this is going to be wonderful, right? And it just looks really good from the outside. So Taurus, that's what I have for you, and I will see you guys shortly with second half.